Hi, my name is Karthik and you are watching my Poddarkeke Tricks and Technology. Now, today I will show you how we can implement an e-shop on web, okay, with a clean architecture. Okay, so basically, actually, it is for no, college student, student for the student, assignment. They can create assignment like this. Okay, so they can create an own e-shop website also with the clean architecture. Okay, so you are not aware this architecture, so don't worry. You can visit my channel. Okay, YouTube channel, Poddarkeke channel. So I have explained everything, like clean onion architecture. So basically clean architecture and onion architecture, it's now very similar to each other. So you can see over here I have explained everything how we can create a you know our onion architecture. Okay, step by step you can see over here. And if you go in the playlist, okay, so you can see architecture. Where is our onion architecture? Okay, so this is a onion architecture playlist. So every part over here. So I will stop it. Okay, so now you can see here is a 12, 11 part of this series onion architecture. So if you're not aware of the architecture, so you can watch every part. It is very helpful for you. Okay, so leave it. Okay, so now you can create very very standard and look feel create e-shop on web very easy. And also you can deploy on the Azure or anything you want. Okay, so today I will show you. So actually I am not going to show you one by one and step by step, because it is very long. It will create a very long video. So I will put that source code in our video section. So please, if you want to, please download from the GitHub. So I will give you the link, and also I will share the link. Okay, so it is very simple. You can see over here. First up, we want to see how we can how we will work up this like this. Okay, so suppose you want to first you want to search. Okay, now it's your brand, and if you want to t-shirt, it's your brand t-shirt, so just search. There is no result because this brand and this type does not contain any result. Okay, and if you select just suppose .NET and t-shirt, so you can see over here it's have only three result contain. Okay, also you can see over the next button and previous button. Okay, so for the pagination, we have also implement the pagination as well. So you can see. Okay, so first if I select all and just all, it will show the all result with the 10 first 10 pages, per pages of 10 records. Okay, so if you want to next, so you can click on the next. Okay, you want to previous, so you can previous. Okay, so first just add some more. You can add some more more quantity, some more product for the order. So let's also you can see when you quantity 1, so it's a one. Suppose when you put in 5, okay, just update, and you can see it's over here 5 quantity. Okay, okay, so let's we have to more add, we want to more no product we want to add. Okay, so just go to continue. I want to one more like add bucket. Okay, so I want to purchase, and also you can see here you want to increase count over here. Okay, just update. You can see here's the 12 count, and total here is the total. Okay, so now I want to check out, so just check out. Before the checkout, if ask, it will asking you for first you have to log in. Okay, so for the demonstration, actually I am putting some demo purpose login username and credential. So I will just copy and paste from here. Okay, now you can see over here, thanks for your order, and continue with shopping. Okay, so now you can implement your, I am not implementing here for the, online payments things. So you can implement, because it is a not live project. Okay, so just a demo purpose. So that's why I am just showing you. Actually it is a college assignment, so maybe it's enough for this, the college assignment as well as. Okay, so if you want to continue, okay, you can see over here. Okay, so your order, your my accounts, everything you can see over here also. So thing is, because order has been placed, so that's why something is. Okay, if you see your account, so you can see over here your account, password, anything. If you want to reset a new password, so two-factor authentication, like this, lots of things we have implement of this. Okay, so it is a great architecture. Okay, if you want to log out, okay, so you can log out all as well. Okay, if you want to shopping, so you can click here and you can see over here. Okay, so that is enough for the demo also. Okay, we have implement also API. So if you want to see API with the Swagger, so Swagger is a you know web API. Swagger is a you know um, it's a like, this is a like Fiddler, or Fiddler and Postman. Actually, if you create a API, so if you want to whatever request and response without the Fiddler or Postman, so you can implement in a Swagger in ASP.NET Core. Okay, so actually I have implement ASP.NET Core as well as for this web shop. Okay, so just check it's working or not. Okay, now you can see over here it's a three one API. Okay, so that is API name is catalog. Okay, it's a get request, and it's three you know three parameter requires. Okay, so if it is optional, if you want to put, so it will fetch the record. If you don't want, so it just click try. Okay, and just execute. You can see all the records as well as with the JSON. Okay, so okay, so that enough for the for this demo session. So let's see what is how we are creating architecture. Okay, so this is a basically our solution. Okay, eshop web solution. Okay, here you can see over here SRC. Actually that is SRC means it is a architecture, our architecture, application architecture, as well as our application, web application. Okay, and second one is test. That means if you want a unit test, so also I have created unit test. Okay, for the fundamental testing, for the here the web, all the controller, how is working and what is output and everything. So you can see also is a repository. You want to test the repository, so you can over here. Okay, and if you want to see the several entity or all kind of things, so over here. Okay, so leave this part because it is an unit test not required right now, but we want to cover this all, how we are creating and how is this working in our web application. Okay, so basically first I will create a two library. Okay, class library. First is ASP application core, second is infrastructure. Actually it is a clean architecture, so you can create like this as a clean architecture. Okay, because clean architecture means everything plays on suppose if you are creating an interface, so you want to place same class library, all the interface. And if you want to implementation, so that you have to create in another place, so like this. Okay, suppose I have a class library. Okay, it's have entities means your all tables. Okay, so first we have to create all the entities. Okay, now catalog types, catalogs, brand, item. Okay, it is a base entities, because every entities need ID parameters, so that's why we are getting base entity. Okay, so also you can see over here basket argument, aggregate. Okay, so this is a basket aggregate, and it's have lots of property as well as some methods as well here. Okay, okay, so you can see over here. Okay, that's a very simple things. Okay, and straightforward things. So if you when you will start, okay, so it is a basket and you can see a buyer. Okay, so this is a buyer things. Okay, when somebody buy, so all the things we have put in our you know in our cookies or in our database, so that's why we are creating all the kinds. Okay, so this order you can see over here the order class. Okay, so it's have an order parameter also, or order method also, which is just initiate the all the with wire shopper and order item. Okay, so when you will create one by one, definitely you will understand because it is architecture level. So it is a very long. It will take long video session. So I don't want to create a long video session. I'm just giving you the overview, all the architecture and how we are creating. Okay, you have to create. So definitely you will get success. For this great architecture. Okay, so this is basically entities. Okay, so after that we have implement two classes. So we have to if you any exception, so we want to we can handle on this exception over here. Okay, so actually you can see over here I am putting some basket not found exception, basket not found exception with with this overload method. Okay, so if you want to handle the exception, so you can place one class with the exception inherit. Okay, so this is the exception handling folder. Okay, after that we have create interface, all interface which is we have required for this application. Okay, so there's all the interface, order interface, order repository interface, order service interface, order I specification, I URL, because we are creating a dynamic URL on the runtime. So like this. Okay, so leave it, that's first. Also we have okay, so this is interface and this is services, all services. Suppose I have created three service. Okay, so basket, order service, and UR composer. Okay, so these are three services, so I have put in this in one place these services. Okay, so there is an interface. Okay, we want to implementation in our infrastructure. Okay, so this is the interface, and also in a specification. So this is our specification. Okay, so this is a actually expression and everything we have created. Okay, so add, include, add some more of some extension method like this we have creating over here. You can see take, skip, if you want how many order you want fetch the query. So this kind of things we have created like here. Okay, specification. So this is very helpful for the clean architecture. So these all kind of things one by one when you will go through and you will create. So definitely it will help, and it definitely you can create a great architecture with this eshop. Okay, also not a eshop actually. You if you if you learn on this architecture. Okay, so you can implement every project, not a eshop, every project you can implement. Okay, so this is a very helpful for the college student for the assignment creation. So this is a main purpose. Mostly my main purpose is I want to share my college assignment, because lots of years ago I have also faced this kind of things. We are searching like our assignment, we are with a good assignment. So this is a very good assignment for this MCA or any of your college year of these things if you need. Okay, so I have covered of this application code. Okay, so now I will start for the infrastructure. Okay, infrastructure infrastructure. Okay, so now you can see over here it is a data. Okay, now I have created our DB context class, or repository class, which is creating our database. Okay, so this is a basically And this is basically some all the classes, some implementation over here, and it is all the entities which is create all the tables and all the names property. Okay, so these are all our entities. Suppose we have already discussed in our, these are all entities. Okay, so these entities, what length should be required, and actually it is part of entity code first approach. Okay, so if you're not aware of this, please watch my Poddarkeke tricks and technology. I have explained in my how we can create in a ASP.NET core, I'm sorry, entity framework, code first approach. Okay, for creating the database. Okay, so this is a basically all the class where I have clear how many properties there and what properties like is required, is available, is required need, or max length, what would be max length, so that is a configuration things. Okay, so leave it that thing, and this is migration. It will generate automatically, so it is an I have actually generate, so that's why it is generating. Okay, so you can leave it because it will generate automatically. And this is a context class. Okay, so basically this is a generating your DB context. Actually your we have created two database. First of catalog context. Okay, and second one is catalogs. Okay, so catalog context, and I think so. uh, okay, so one database actually here over here. Okay, so catalog context. Okay, so when you are migrate your application, so it will create a catalog context DB. Okay, so don't worry, I will later I will show you, because it is implementation how we'll create, so I will explain in our web application as well. Okay, so this is a DB context class which is create this all the tables. Okay, basket, category, and order, and this kind of things. Okay, so basically it is a nothing, it is a DB context class which is create our DB. Okay, also it is a catalog context sheet class. Okay, it's have async, all the asyncs things over here. And also I have put some static static data over here. So basically I am for the demo purpose I'm showing this uh, all the dummy data over here, which is I will use in our in our current services. Okay, because I'm not going to create in a DB, because it is very, it will create take long video session. So okay, so now it is a entity framework repository. Okay, so this is a entity framework repository which is all get list all the methods over here with the async. So you can create your async on async method with the repository, so you can create like this. Okay, so this all the repository with the async class, async method. Okay, so okay, after that is the order repository. Okay, so this is the order repository which is I have created one more, we need one more method, so I just override that order repository, and I have created one more method which is return this order list. Okay, and this is a specification evaluation. Okay, so this is a nothing, but it is actually all the get query will fetch all this all the on the list and anything. Okay, so basically you can see over here. Okay, so now you can see over here e repository I have implemented these things because it is an apply specification. All the apply specification we can get the fetch the all the queries. Okay, so very straightforward. Okay, now it is the identity. Okay, so now it's have some more one there is I have already told you two classes we have to implement. Okay, two database we will implement. First is that is catalog catalog context. Okay, now second database is a DB. application application DB context, okay, which is a contain your all the user information like user user table, and user table, password reset, and such kind of thing, which is related to account, okay, which is already we have seen, reset password or everything's and over here. Okay, so just leave it here. Just I will show you. Okay, now this kind of things like on my account, it will show you your profile, password, two-phase authentications, two-way authentication. So such kind of things, implement. Okay, okay, over this database. Okay, so when you will create, so definitely you can understand and what is the purpose of this. Same things, I have some static data, which is I already log in my demo session. This is, and this is user and password. Okay, so this is a static data. So when you will create this database, so definitely you can and get the data from the database. Okay, and this is a application class, which is the identity user. Actually it is the API of the identity. Okay, so it's a good architecture you can see over, so that is enough for the architecture. Okay, so now I will create in ASP.NET Core ASP.NET Core 2.2 in MVC application. So now you can see over here, this is our MVC architecture, ASP.NET Core MVC architecture. Sorry. Okay, so now application.json. Okay, so now you can see over here it's a two database. Okay, so it is a dummy database. If you want, so you can change your server name and your database name. Okay, so you can change here, it will create a two database, which is I already declare, I already discussed with you. Okay, there is a catalog, and that's the identity. Okay, so this is a very simple, and also actually you can see over here. Okay, 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 now you can see startup class. Okay, now I am using you in memory database. Okay, because which is we have already static database in our you know this infrastructure class library. Okay, so we are using in memory. So if you want with your database, so you can just comment out this line, and you can just you know uncomment this section, so that you can start with your you know which is you create a two database like catalog and identity. Okay, so this is basically we are implementing. Okay, so sorry for that, actually somebody is pinging me. Okay, so leave it that things. Okay, so basically very simple class. Okay, so also is a configuration service method, which is creating two data connection. Okay, so I think this one is in memory. Okay, and this one is our real database. Okay, so when you will comment this section, so it will comment, it will not work after that, but uncomment this section, so it will start the work, and it will create it will generate your two database connection like this name and this name. Okay, also we have we have all the our repository and classes we have to register over here. If you're not about if you're not aware of the ASP.NET core architecture, so please watch my Poddar tricks and technology. Actually I have explained in my this session. Okay, so I have all kind of things we have I have described the all things in ASP.NET Core core architecture, as well as as well as the core MVC. Okay, so before before proceeding before proceeding this architecture and this videos, please I am especially recommend please watch my that video also. Okay, so basically this is a registered, actually configure services registered the all the your classes interface everything. Okay, which is actually dependency resolving concept from here under the configuration service also. And also I have add and Swagger implementation over here. So which is already I have shown you the demo, which is a Swagger. Okay, this is a, we can test in our low in our machine without installing our fiddler or that kind of things. Okay, fiddler or postman. Okay, now and the second part is I have already implemented the configuration cookies because we are using in a in memory section, so that's why we are implement on these methods also. Okay, so now last part of the configuration actually, which is our pipeline of this ASP.NET Core architecture. Okay, so all the HTTP request you know all the HTTP request comes this pipeline and check which pipeline is match, and that pipeline will be show you. Okay, so basically of this is a ASP.NET Core architecture. Okay, so now we want to see know how many pages and how we are implementing. So we have first we have creating two controller. Okay, first of the order controller, which is manage the all the order, which have the my orders, and which have the details. Okay, so this is a two methods in this order controller. And also we have the manage controller, which is manage the all the your account information. Okay, my accounts as well as index. Okay, you know and also you can send verify mail, because when you do confirm your order, you can send the send the mail also for the if you want to reset your password, so we can send the mail and check verification. So this kind of things we have implement of this manage account. Okay, manage account and controller. Okay, also I have created API. Okay, so this is our API catalog API, which is I already show you. Okay, this have a list actually, and this have list which is written the all the order list. Okay, so catalog list, you can see in a catalog list. Okay, which is we are implementing in our controller. Okay, order controller. Okay, so this is a controller basically. So after that we have implement our views. Okay, so this is a order, so this is a order views and my order views. Okay, so I think that is enough, because I know aware everything's ASP.NET Core MVC. So that's it for this video session. Okay, so please please try out create to this architecture with this great assignment of eshop on web web application. Okay, if any issue creating so these things, or any query, please feel free and comment in my video in comment section. Okay, I will give the answer, and I will help you, I will guide you. Okay, and I will share this this source code as well as in my video section. So please keep watching, stay watching, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.